Hey everybody, it's me, Lindsie. This is my first vlog of being here in Florida. Um, I just arrived here about 2 nights ago, and it was really crazy to get here. But I guess I can explain a lot about that, but I'd rather get down to what happened. Saturday evening, as we arrived, we had to go over to my aunt's house to have dinner, and it was just really bad. I felt angry, I felt sad, I just really wanted to cry. But it's just how it is, because what happened was I see my grandmother, she's really pale. She looks like she's dying. I'm afraid that she could be. I see my aunt, who still looks the same, but and then of course I see my step grandcousin Elena, who's going to be turning 2, I guess, next month. Anyway, and my uncle was in the bedroom because he was asleep, and my step cousin Melissa was at work, and she was supposed to be home enjoying dinner with us, but she didn't. She actually showed up as we had just finished dinner. She didn't apologize to my aunt, which is very, very rude. And next thing she knows, she went to go and play with her daughter, and I was just mad. I tried to play with her, and she's like, ugh. But I mean, that poor little girl, she needs better help. I mean, she needs a better influence than her mother. And my mother thought she was probably doing drugs, but my aunt told her, they talked this morning, saying that she eats food. But I don't know if it's because of her job or anything, but I don't know. It's kind of sad to see this happening. I mean, Melissa was so rude to everybody. So that was Saturday. Sunday, besides that, we went grocery shopping, got some stuff. We saw my aunt and my uncle, and they really were kind of scrounged up. But what happened was, when they got home, and I found out this morning, is actually when they got home last night, Alyssa was asleep, and Elena had her diaper full, and she had it changed, and Lisa and Jim yelled at her because she was lacking responsibilities. I mean, she even not cooked anything for Elena. I mean, you have a child. I mean, you have to do these things. Your child is way important to you. You cannot be lazy. You cannot be inexcusable. You can't be rude. That's setting up a very bad example to your child. And I'm fearing that this could be the worst thing to happen to her. Though, I mean, let's face it, I mean, Elena's father, who I will hopefully never get to see, I think he's still in prison. even if he does cut it out, I mean, he's not allowed to see her, I think. And I wish I could help them out, but I feel useless. I mean, right now I'm in a vacation home, and despite that, I'm going a little bit crazy because it's not just because of my step grandcousin, is me regretting that I should have been here 3 years ago. It has nothing to have to do with the family as of right now. It's just that, well, it was partly because of the family, but to be honest with you, I should have been here 3 years ago, and I really wanted to see Chris. You guys know I mentioned him before. You know who I'm talking about, Chris Hero. As you guys know, about 3 years ago, he was still employed by WWE, and I know that he was not much seen on NXT TV, but he was at the house shows, as I heard. However, things right now is like getting too much of me. I mean, I can think about his time there, but at the same time, I should be focusing, well, now. And I just feel so upset. But besides that, I have to deal with the rest of the family. And I wish I wanted to help out and, be a better influence to my step-grandniece and step-grandcousin, sorry. See, this is what happens when you're feeling so sad and upset. So, anyway, I decided that I'm turning on to watching YouTube videos and stuff. But the one thing is I feel like I'm struggling to try to do something. I want to do is like buy a house here, and then any ways between Bordentown and here in Florida. I mean, I can do is during the summer, I would say during this between spring and spring and summer, I spend it in Bordentown, and then for like the fall and the winter, I spend it down here. But I mean, it's ridiculous, and despite I really want to be there, but it's just really bad. Even if I can set up a donation button on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, which I'm trying to do, and I may try to work on that today, maybe by this afternoon, because my brother will be here around 2 or 3. I think it's definitely 3. So anyway, I will have this video posted up by then. What else should I say? I don't know. I'm hoping that the rest of today will be fine. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. I'm not sure. I mean, I just wish right now we just spend one day without seeing them. But, I'm already really angry and upset. And just seeing this situation with my family. And please understand, this is my mother's side. Do not make me talk about my father's side, because it considered to be more worse. I'm just saying. But I just wanted to focus on getting through the rest of this week and be back home in Bordentown and do some things there, and then figure out what to do. I mean, I want to be morally like to be here than in Bordentown, but Then again, I don't know. But I'm just trying to set up things going. I may also check in some other things. I have been followed by a I guess a subscription in account. So I'll find out what's going on with that, and if they want me to plug that, that would be cool. Understand that this will be really, really going to be crazy. So anyway, what else should I talk about? Boy. Okay, so maybe I should talk about how I got here. So if you guys want to know, we left Bordentown on Friday around, say around 12:30. We did not get to our first stop was in South Carolina until like 12:30 in the morning. So from there, we got into a hotel that my mother had reserved for us and already paid for, and we got in. So we got there, and the reason why it was like 12 hours, it was because of traffic jams and stopping and starting up, and it was slow, construction stuff, everything. It was ridiculous on the I-95. But that was just only on Friday. The Saturday, we left South Carolina around 10:30, because even though we had to get breakfast, we stopped and got McDonald's, and and I tweeted about it and stuff. I posted Instagram. It was kind of crazy day for us, but we left. So we left around 10:30 and got here around at least 5:30, and we didn't get over there until like 15 minutes later to my aunt's house. That's when things went completely gone crazy. So anyway, because of that, and even though we swam like I think 2 times yesterday, because we have the pool right now. I maybe swim more today, depending on when my brother gets here. Because as of right now, he just got on the plane and he's flying, and he'll be in around 12, and he has to wait until Mom gets here, and then they're going to be here around 3. I know it's kind of weird, but my mother is leaving, so, and hopefully the GPS on her phone will get her there. Well, not GPS, it's the Google Maps. We've been using Google Maps for like the past 2 days. Actually, 3 days since we left Bordentown. And I wish I could explore things, but as of right now, I can't. But I am here, hopefully to have this blog post it up into my YouTube channel, because the last thing I posted was actually 4 days ago when we were at the car wash in Robbinsville, or Hamilton, whatever you want to call it. It's actually Robbinsville. You know, it's kind of weird to talk about things. But anyway, so that's about it. I will have this video posted. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.